Hello there. Welcome to episode 9. Yes, 69. 69 is better than 67, by the way, guys. But, anyways, welcome to episode 69 of Live Fishing. Let's go see if the fish are biting, shall we? As always, you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all my links. Follow what you can. Also, if you guys become any level member or donate $1 or more while I'm live, you will be written down in the Hall of Fame. Also, I have an eBay store and a merch store. Check both of those out. Both of those also help me. As always, let's try to hit our daily goals of 100 likes, $5 in donations, and 1 membership today. Alrighty, today we're back out at the same spot as always at Boomer. Put some new line on the orange pole. Has orange line now. And then, yeah, got some re-upped on some hooks and whatnot. Got another crankbait and whatnot. So what's up, Ivan? How are you this morning? Today the plan is to take it easy. What's up, Exit? How are you today? Yeah, we're just gonna take it easy, fish for a little while, 2 to 3 hours, get that 100 like goal probably, and then maybe get out of here, just because I am very, very tired, but I really, really love this shit, and I want to be out here for you guys. But also, we'll see how it goes. If today's really good, then I'll just stay out the whole time or whatever. But the heat is heating is the main reason why we're going to keep it easy today and short. It's actually a lot cooler today, but it's still pretty hot. Oh, hell yeah, Ivan. Alrighty. Oh yeah, giveaway too, guys. Giveaway items have been posted in the community tab. For right now, all you need to do is be subscribed. And then this Friday, I'll give you guys more details. And that'll probably be the post you guys will reply to be entered into the giveaway. A couple questions that I guess I didn't make clear yesterday with the giveaway. Okay, we're just gonna have to unhook it and set it down. Doesn't cost anything. There's only one winner. Winner gets all of it. And yeah, more details Friday. Those are like the 3. I had a couple people ask. Pretty much all you guys will have to do is just reply to a community post with some sort of social that I will say in the community post, because I'll tell you which socials I have, and then so. Jesus Christ, can this come off? Can you come off of the line? Yeah, the last 2 days is 100. Today, and then until I believe Sunday, it's supposed to be like mid-90s. Because we're supposed to get some rain, I believe, on like Thursday or Friday. But then next week it goes right back up to like 104 to 107. Anyways, yeah, here's the new line. It's 12-pound line, because the 15-pound line is green and this is orange. I want to match it just because it looks more photogenic on the stream and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to throw this crankbait. It's actually a Guggen crankbait. I don't know if I've ever caught anything on it. I've had it for several years. I got it in like a mystery tackle box thing, I believe. We've been getting hit with rain at least like once a week for the last like month. Even if it's not a lot, we at least get like some sprinkles. But yeah, and then we're also going to be fishing with this guy today, which is one of the lures in the giveaway. And it's one of the ones I lost out here on a big bass because it was being dumpy. And then we had the jig. And then you guys, the Christmas tree grubs that I like to use, I bought the last 2. I went to both Walmarts here, and I bought the last 2 at the Walmart. And so you guys are going to get the last 2. So I bought some chartreuse. I can't speak, chartreuse. Those ones. So we might try those, but I still have several Christmas tree ones. So, oh, goat trophy, www. Deku Eric, holy crap. Let's just go write you down real quick. We already hit our first goal of our $5 in donations. Thank you, Deku Eric. We haven't even made our first cast yet. W's, guys. W. Hello. Rogus, how are you today? Thank you. How are you today, Deku Eric? Let's write you down in the Hall of Fame here. And then we'll go make some casts. I just like to keep my bag over here. If that sun comes up, it helps keep everything cool in my bag and whatnot. So I'm going to just write Eric on here. Can I write it right there? Yeah. And then you'll probably, or I'm going to do your full name right here, actually. We'll save that spot for a shorter name and then maybe one or two more spots. And then we'll have our second one complete. D-E. Is it E? Okay. Boom. Deku Eric. Boom. In the Hall of Fame. Thank you for that gift. One of our goals, guys. Let's see if we can't hit the other two goals now of 100 likes and 1 membership day. You guys have really been showing support. Every stream, it's just like more and more support. Thank you, guys. Let's go make our first cast now. Also, guys, when I come back and forth between this bridge, it might lag for a second. So just give it a second to like do its reconnect. Now I have stickers in my foot. Okay, let's go make our first cast. Oh, geez. Hopefully my bag isn't covered in them. Hold on. Yeah, guys, that catfish tore my hand up. My bag is kind of in them. Okay, we're good right there. It's just these ones up here. Okay, let's go make our first cast. You guys also, as of right now, I'm going to still do $5 or more. You'll get a community tab shout out, but it's getting close to where I might have to up that to like $10 just because, like I said, you guys are showing out, so, which is a good thing. First cast. Because we started with doing 50 likes also, and then just the last week I changed the goal finally to 100 likes. It's a good thing to do when you can up your goals. Welcome in, everyone. How's everybody's? Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday going. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Liked and sub. Thank you, Negan. Thank you. What's up, LaBush? How are you today? After so many weeks. You're good. You're good. You're considered part of the day ones, LaBush. You're always going to be a mod. What's up, Mingler? How are you today? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Can't be complaining. I caught my PB yesterday. I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures or whatnot. It's been going pretty good. Other than it being hot, it's been pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday it was so hot. well, the freaking AC unit in my room is starting to give out. The other ones are fine, but even then, it's still like it still blows somewhat cool air. So, but I had to sleep with no covers for the first half of the night last night, and I never do that. It's just been freaking hot. Like I had, I had my other one set to like 63 degrees. My window units, and I have it because I used to have central heating, and it went out a while ago, and then I switched to the window units for heating also. But I've always had window units for cooling. But anyways, my house and the thermostat in the middle of my house was saying it was 83 degrees, even still with all of my stuff set at like 63 degrees. It was just super hot. You could feel the heat inside. Like even if you stood in front of like the fan and stuff, you could just feel the heat. Stillwater, Oklahoma. All right. No Owen, you cannot be mod, and I'll go ahead and say my rules. No spamming, no asking to be mod, no slurs, no bullying, no political, no religious stuff. Other than that, have fun, and I welcome everybody. Was that a hit? Kind of felt like it. What's up, Fish Time? How are you today? What are you saying, Cherry? I don't understand that. That mod? Okay, I'm not even gonna try to read that just in case. He's doing good. Actually, he's had a limp for a while. He hurt his leg a couple months ago, and then I rested him. I've talked about it a little bit. But like he can go on a mile walk and play with my brother's dogs and not limp. But like after he's done laying around the house, he'll get up and limp. So, but he definitely hurt himself because we didn't go on a walk for like a week and a half, like a couple months ago. But it went away, and then recently it kind of came back. But like I'll squeeze his leg and everything. It doesn't seem like he's in pain, but he is limping. But like I said, he can play and go on our mile walk with zero limp. So I just don't know. I've been going back and forth with AI being like, is it worth taking him to the vet or should I just monitor him? But other than that, he's healthy. He's being a good boy. Like I said, he doesn't seem like he's in pain, so. You're good and sick? Damn, I hope you get better, Fish Times. Fish Time the soda can. Yeah, no, the chat. Oh, I use ChatGPT as my AI, but it was saying it's either just the two main things it could be is that when he did injure it, he like partially tore something and it just never healed back, or it could just be early arthritis or something along like stiff joints and stuff. But yeah, I think it might just be the joints because, like I said, he can do the walk fine and everything. Really, the only thing when he limps that I'm like even worried about is he'll hold his leg off the ground for like a second or two. That's the only thing. If he wasn't doing that, I wouldn't be worrying about it. But all right, let's throw the other crankbait, then throw the grub. But yeah, I think it might just be joints because you can squeeze on his leg all up and down and he doesn't really react at all. And he's had like a limp before, but he never injured himself like he did. I think it was just the type of dog he is probably just has trouble joints. Anyways, what's up, MXZ? What's up, Mr. Raccoon? How are you guys today? Welcome in. What's up, Jennifer? How are you? Wait, this one caught 8 bass. Nice. Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boomer Lake. Yes, it is also 7-9. No, I will not jump in. We break 100 likes almost every stream now, so if you donate $1,000, I'll jump in. It's at that price too because I have trouble with water getting in my ears. So almost caught a giant with a $12 rod. Pretty much did that yesterday. The rod and reel combo was like $30, but I caught my first flathead catfish, about 20-ish pounds, on my Crappie ultralight setup with a little jig and 6-pound line. 15-minute fight. It was crazy. Surprised I even got him in. Yeah, LaBush, I'm going to wait another 2 weeks because I'm pretty busy this week and next week with a bunch of different stuff. And it stresses me out bringing him to the vet because I have to go get him anxiety medicine. Otherwise, he just pees everywhere. Even with the anxiety medicine, he still pees, but it's not, he doesn't make puddles. It's just little dribbles. And then on top of that, you just, yeah, he's a bigger dog and whatnot. And then also just I do care for him, so it does stress me out. But I think we're going to give it like 2 weeks because like this week I have a couple things, and then next weekend I have my nephew's birthday and SummerSlam. No, it was before the heat. He hurt himself like end of April, beginning of May sometime. I forget exactly when. Yeah, exactly. My rod and my combo is from Walmart too. It's the South Bend worm rod. Welcome in, everyone. How's everybody's day going? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for 15 likes already. Let's get 85 more for that 100 like goal. And can we also hit our other goal of 1 membership? Thank you to Eric for hitting our $5 in donation goal already within like the first 10 minutes of the stream. Yes, we can fish on the bridge. It's just there's only like, see how there's like three wood pieces of wood. It blocks your guys' view. There is a little like what you call it, a pier over there, but I don't really like to do anything but jig off of it, just because I've caught some pretty big fish out here, and if I get hooked up on top of the bridge, I have my gears on the lighter side, so it'd just be crazy to get something in up there. That I will fish all next to it though. Like once the sun comes up over these trees, we'll go over to the shade and fish for a little bit on the other side of the bridge. Yes, indeed, LaBush. Other than that, he's doing great. Because he just had his vet appointment like a month ago now. Doctor didn't say anything other than to maybe cut back a tiny bit on his food. Just because he's getting older. W. Negan, thank you. Yeah, Rowgrass, yeah. That is crazy. That was crazy yesterday. Honestly, like I would love to catch a fish like that every day if I could, but that was like 1 in a million type of thing yesterday. The fact that the flathead hit my jig, and then on top of that, it didn't break my 6-pound line. Just crazy. Today we're going to take it easy though. We're just going to walk this bank a few times, catch some stuff. No, I've never caught a snakehead fishing life. There's no snakeheads in Oklahoma, sadly. I do want to catch one though. That'd be cool. Yeah, I love catfish. it's funny, like, I've only ever, when I like have catfish like bait on, like shrimp or like cut bait or something like that, I've only caught one catfish out here, but when I throw my crankbaits and jigs, I catch more catfish out here. J-Ro with the island gift. WJ-Ro in the chat for the gift. He will be written down on the Hall of Fame. Let me throw the jig around here, and then we'll go write you down. Thank you, J-Ro. What's up, William? How are you? All right, we got to put the jig on it. WJ-Ro in the chat. WJ-Ro. Thank you for the island. Thank you guys for these gifts already in the first 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for 20 likes too. We already need 80 more for 100. Yeah, we said W Negan. I said it. Said thank you. You have to donate $1 or more to be written down on the Hall of Fame. 1 gold coin for me is 1 cent. I appreciate anything you give me, but I'm just letting you know. Even if you only give 1 cent, it does help me out in the algorithm because YouTube, it's like an interaction with my stream. So YouTube recognizes that as like someone interacting with the stream. So that's why I appreciate no matter what size donation. I just like to set the $5 goal because that helps me get gas money and get out here for you guys. And then also as we get bigger, the goal will get bigger too. Boom. No, you're good. You're good. I don't mind it. You were chill about it. Might have been a hit from a crappie there. Yep, we're getting bit right there. I have 709 subs. Nice, nice. Guys, if any of my mods are here, help me remember when we get back to my bag. Or here in a second to write down Nero in the Hall of Fame. Ah, damn, that sucks fishing time. Yeah, William, I do lives pretty much any day I can get out here. I have streamed 2 Mondays recently, but most of the time I take Mondays off. That's like 95% of the time I take Mondays off. And then every once in a while, I might take a Thursday off, just depending if I want to take another break or whatever. But as long as the weather, family, and my health allows me to be out here, I try to live stream. You ordered a new one? Nice. Tomorrow? I'm not quite sure. Depends on a couple things. Because I do have a couple things I got to do tomorrow. But they shouldn't take long. But also at the same time, like I just said, sometimes I like to take Thursdays off. So I might take tomorrow off. Because this week's been super hot. And in the back of my head is telling me to be like, take tomorrow off and cool off and then come out on the weekend and do like 2 or 3 streams. But we'll see. I might change my mind. I might push those things back and then go do an early stream. Uncle Alert, Goose with the Uncle Alert. W Goose, thank you, thank you, thank you. Goose is written down in the Hall of Fame. Okay, let's just go write you guys in the Hall of Fame real quick, because there's 2 of you. Jesus, guys. You guys aren't letting me fish a whole lot. I don't want to bring my bag with me, but it's fine. I don't mind coming back and doing this. Laughing Disco, W Goose, W Goose. Jesus. So Nero can go right there. Nero's in the Hall of Fame. W. Grayson for that gift. Not yet, Tab. We've only been fishing for like 25 minutes, and some of those we've been having to write some names down because they're donating. Look, oh, you're going to get a little special box for you, Goose. Is it 2 O's? Yes. Goose. We could do another name there, too. Nero and Goose in the Hall of Fame, W, guys. Ice, okay. All right, let's try to get the skunk off, guys. Guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. Thank you guys for being here. All right. We're going to cast along the side here with the jig, and then we'll move down. I just haven't casted that way yet. Goose with the thumbs up. Thank you guys. Holy crap. We're already at $12 in donations today, guys. Thank you, thank you. There we go, got it. I was like, please don't let me break off already. Thank you for the sub, thank you. Largemouth and crappie, and then catfish will also hit what we are throwing out here. But the main targets are the crappie and the largies. Are they flying towards us? Look at these geese. Let it sink. I love fishing too, Ice. I do too. I have freshwater here. Closest saltwater is like 6 to 8 hours away, something like that. I wish I could fish some saltwater though. I'm in Oklahoma. Not yet, Mingler. What's up, Cursed? Oh, you don't? I've done it a few times. I like it. But maybe it's just because I've only done it a few times. In San Antonio? Nice. Yeah, no, nothing yet. I've had like 1 or 2 bites. We should catch a few fish though today. What's up, G. Kishman? How are you today? Welcome into the stream. Not really. I don't really watch basketball too much. The only sport I kind of watch is football, and I watch WWE also. Yes, hit that like button. Listen to William. It's not that like I dislike it. It's just not really my thing. Sports in general, like I said, I really only watch football. Anything else, like I watch the World Cup. I'll watch like the Super Bowl and the finals and whatnot. But the only like sport that I watch the main season of is football. You fill it on you'll fill it on your rod and line. You'll feel a little tug, and then you set the hook. You have your own interceptor? I've only managed to catch blue crabs in South Carolina. Those are the red invasive fishing. Yeah, John Cena is my second dad, so from saltwater. Nice. There's one year because we used to do a family trip down to South Padre Island. And there's one year where me and my brother caught a bunch of crab, and we tried to cook it, and I don't know if it was like the right type of crab or if we just didn't cook it the right way, but it was awful. Chris Sandman. It's because he's my dad. I just feel his presence. Jesus. Even if I can't see him. What's up, Logan? How are you? Oh. I felt a little bump there. I'm doing great, Logan. I'm doing great. Yes, Jasmine, I remember you from yesterday and the day before. Probably some other streams too. How are you today? Oh. I don't know if that was a fish or the ground. That kind of like I felt a tap, but when I set the hook, it didn't really move. What's up, excellent? How are you? Thank you guys for 25 likes. We're already 1/4 of the way to the like goal. Good morning, Mom. Love you too. Uncle Alert. Shauna with a gift. Thank you, Shauna. W. Shauna's in the chat. When we get back to my bag, you'll be written down in the Hall of Fame. Thank you for that gift. I appreciate it. We're already at $14 in donation, you guys. Thank you. What's up, Tight Lines Mafia? How are you today? Got it. Let's just move down right here. I'm gonna go grab my other 2 poles. I hope, Christian, man. I hope. That was pretty rare yesterday because the game warden says there's the majority of the cats in here are channel or blues, and he says like only like 1 or 2 flatheads really get caught out here every year. So the fact that I caught the species, and then on top of it being the crappie ultralight setup, it was actually quite the feat that I did yesterday. Okay. And mingle. Yeah, Negan, they did. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know if we'll use bait anymore, guys, because like I was saying earlier, every time when I've used like bait to target catfish, I've caught one, but anytime I throw like crankbaits and jigs around, I catch more catfish. So I don't know if I'm going to get a rod holder now. I think instead of a rod holder, first, I think I'm going to get a scale. Boom, who did that? LaBush. LaBush. Thank you, LaBush. Did you just buy that? Or what was that? It doesn't quite tell me what that was. Or was that just your shout out you get? It was a gift. Did you... Oh, yeah, you rebought yours, I think. What was that exactly? Thank you, LaBush. Either way, we hit our goal there. Thank you. Now we just need to get 100 likes, guys. Yes, I have one dog named Melvin William. He's actually my group background on my YouTube. What's up, Lions for the win? All right, Negan. Flathead tend to be moving live and food. Other cats aren't as picky, so they... Yeah, that's why it was even, like, crazier that I was caught him on a jig. And I think also because it was, like, 100 degrees yesterday is really the only reason he didn't try and take off and then just break my line. Hell yeah, excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Biggest fish is that flathead I caught yesterday. We're just gonna go and say it, because I've caught an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. I think it was about the same length as the catfish that I caught yesterday, but the catfish, I'm pretty sure it was heavier. Actually, speaking of a hammerhead shark, when I caught my Atlantic sharp-nosed shark, that same trip, the people running the boat, there's two hammerhead sharks. There's like a mom and a child. They caught the child, I believe. They released it though. They just wanted to like show everyone on the charter the hammerhead. Actually, the pictures of both of the hammerhead and the shark that I caught are also in the community tab, but you might have to scroll down a little while. And then the flathead is pinned, is the pinned community chat. Yes, Mingler, yes. I caught a 15-foot pine tree fish one time. I can't even guess the weight, to be honest. Dang. Yeah, see, I want to get a scale. Because I know some people, like, they measure them, but, like, when I catch fish, I'd rather have the weight. Because also, most of the time, if you have the weight, you can kind of be pretty accurate with how much or how long they are, too, so... Guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. Thank you guys for being here. Who did we need to write down? I forget their name already, guys. Sorry. But when we get back to my bag, we will. I'm gonna fish for a while because we've walked back to my bag a couple times, and I want to hit this bank. Is it Shauna or something like that? I believe. Okay, Shauna, you got it. Excellent. Cool. It got drowned during the flood. Damn, that sucks, Christian, man. Really, electric scales aren't waterproof? Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind then. Hell yeah, fishing or fish time. I might eventually get like a fish tank and like get one or two fish. But it does take some maintenance that I don't necessarily want to do. Okay, that's what I thought you were saying, Cursed Handman, but also at the same time, the way it worded it, I also was like, is there pine tree fish? Fishing, yeah. Alrighty, LaBush, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Alright, last cast with this bait. Then we'll throw the other cranker banker around. Baby catfish, they're pictic catfish. Nice, nice. Yeah, see, I'd want to get like a smaller, medium-sized tank, but get like 1 or 2 really cool fish. It's the final evolution of the stickfish. I went fishing. Yeah, see, I'd want to get a pet bluegill and a pet bass, but that bass is potentially going to eat the bluegill. So I might do like a pet crappie maybe. I don't know how well a pet crappie would last though. I've never really heard anybody keeping crappies as pets. So I might just try and catch some really like colored up bluegill if I do ever eventually do that. Because there's some creeks around here that make the bluegill really colorful. Cichlids, yeah, I want to catch a cichlid in Florida. I want to catch like a snakehead, a cichlid. I want to catch a lot of the different invasive species in Florida. That'd be cool. Eventually, one day, we'll make a trip down to Florida and either do a live stream or at least record some stuff. My favorite fish is probably a largemouth. And they would make a super, yeah, eventually. That would be a good idea, a pond and stuff, but that costs a lot of money. Eventually, though. Make a catfish pond, yeah, that'd be cool. This is a Shakespeare ugly stick medium, 5'10", and then my other ugly stick is a 6-foot medium camo. I've had a large bluegill as a pet, and I've had a large green sunfish. Yeah, that's probably what I would do, something like that. Okay, I might do like a crappie then and a bluegill then. What's up, Thomas? How are you? How's everybody's Wednesday going? Anybody going fishing today? All right, Negan. Excellent, that would be a cool idea. Lions. Got meow fishes. What's up? What's up, Tangle? How are you? Hell yeah, good luck. I'm sorry that you're sick. You did say that. Strep throat, damn. Well, hopefully you can get out there then. Excellent, and good luck. Yeah, that monster fish. I mean, you never know. I might catch another one here pretty soon, but it might be a little while before something like that happens again. Stayed up all night. I woke up at 5:30. Went to bed at like 9 p.m. Nice, Gage. Nice. Good luck out there. How are you today, Gage? Monster, bass, or crappie? Excellent. Hopefully. It's 5:30 for you right now. All right, last cast with this one, and then we'll throw the other crankbait right here and then move down the bank. It was just extremely hot yesterday, so the fish might just still be shut down. Because like after we left the lake, it got really hot. Florida, nice. Woke up at 6. Ah. Oh. You're going Friday? Nice, nice. Ooh, guys, thank you for 30 likes. We're about a third of the way to the like goal and the final goal of today's stream. I like to use jigs, and if I'm not using a jig, I like to use like smaller crankbaits or jerk baits. But I target largemouth and crappie mainly, so that's why I use those. Best lure for me personally, like I just said, jigs or like small crankbaits. But also like Cinco worms work really well. Texas like weedless stuff works well. I just personally don't like to fish that way. That's why I use jigs and smaller crankbaits and whatnot. I don't even have a swim bait. After another trip or two, we got to re-spool this feller too. I am going to go see a movie tomorrow, though, too, called Motor City. Hopefully it's good. I should have looked at some early reviews this morning. I'll have to look after. I might eventually get braid on like, I might do it on this one, I don't know. But I do, the 10-pound line that I have, I kind of want to use it all. I just don't really like braid a whole lot. Plus, I don't really like, like I said, yesterday's catch was like rare. Like most of the time I'm not catching that big of fish. The flathead catfish yesterday that I caught is my PB. But on my ultralight, I might use some like 6-pound braided line on my once I get a new ultralight. Please no spamming, William. Like American football or like soccer football? I guess your name's is Lions for the win. I do watch it. Football then. Never mind. Yes. It's like about the only sport that I truly watch. Like that includes like a ball. I watch WWE, which I consider it a sports entertainment, but and it was about green sunfish. Hell yeah, fish time. Do it, Ice. See, I actually hate the NFL. NFL's rigged. I love college football though, especially now with the NIL stuff. I know a lot of people hate it, but I love it. But I do watch the NFL, even though I do think it's rigged. I still watch it. My favorite college football teams are OSU, just because I live here. Oklahoma State University. And then Michigan. And then my favorite NFL teams are the New York Giants. I like Houston a lot too. And then there's a lot of like different players in the NFL that I like individually, but I don't really like to watch. A lot of the NFL games are boring for me, personally. I do like the playoffs and that type of stuff. I watch a lot of that. But like the main season, like I'll watch the first few games and then I'll watch the last part of the season, but like mid-season, it kind of gets boring for me. It's just a lot more games. And a lot of the games, like they do still matter, but it's not quite like college where like if you lose a game, it could potentially make you not get in the... Like if you lose your first game of the season, you could potentially not make it to the playoffs because of that loss. But like in the NFL, you can lose 5 games in a row and still make it to the Super Bowl. Your favorite college team is Buns? Danhausen cursed the Knicks? Yes. I'm glad you knew about that. I like Houston because that's the... Oh, actually, I take this back. When I was real little, we went to a Lions NFL game when we lived in Michigan, but I don't really remember that. But when I was in like high school or something, if it wasn't high school, it was like right around high school age. But me and my brother went to the only NFL game that I remember, and it was Houston. It was actually when J.J. Watt broke the sack record. I got a J.J. Watt shirt too. I use it to go on my morning walks. And then the only NBA game that I watched, it was like 2 or 3 games before the Warriors broke the Bulls record. That was like along 2016, 2017. When they broke the Bulls records for most wins. I was with my dad. My dad went to a conference in Memphis, and we were in the hotel across from the stadium, and then we bought nosebleed seats and went to go watch the Grizzlies versus Golden State Warriors. And it was, like I said, it was like 2 or 3 games before they broke the record. Ah, dang it. Please don't let me lose this. Okay, got it. Are all in Detroit? Nice. The NFL is literally ran like a W. Yes, excellent. When Danhausen cursed the team, they love. Yes. Hello there, Thomas. How are you today? Ay. Hopefully we can catch something here soon. Hello, Ali G. How are you today? Welcome in. Jesus. Thank you guys for 35 likes. We're a little bit over a third of the way to that like goal of 100 and our final goal of today. We already hit the other 2 goals. Thank you guys. I go fishing a lot, but I like making content. I like live streaming. That's why I do it. I would still go fishing quite a bit, but definitely not quite as much as I do because I live stream. But saying that, I'd still enjoy it a lot, guys. I just mean, just saying. That is reality. Plus, if I wasn't doing this, I would have to go get a real job. And then I would have less time. Thank you, Ali. Gosh, the weather app lied to me again. The wind was supposed to be like 15 miles an hour, and I was like, yes, it's going to be hitting this bank. And then we get out here, it's not. It's like 5 to 8 miles an hour. There's a Melvin hair on my phone. I don't have white hair, gray hairs yet, so that's Melvin's. Oh, look, a scissor tail. Okay. 3 more casts with this feller, and then we'll throw the other guys. I don't know. We might just not throw the other crankbait. Might just start throwing just this crankbait and the jig. If the bites are gonna be harder today. Pretty much, Negan. Right now, I'm staying around this bridge just because of once the sun gets up, it's so hot. But once we start getting into the fall time again, there's other spots that I've caught fish at, and I know that other people fish at that we'll explore again. It's just right now, it's so hot, and so for me, for my health, not to have a heat stroke, and then also so that way my phone doesn't overheat, we're gonna stick around this area and try to fish shade. But once like I said, once it starts to cool off, we will start exploring a bit more. We'll probably start off down here and walks or like end up somewhere else, or we might start somewhere else and end up down here. But like the other side of this lake, I haven't really fished at all. I've only fished this side of the lake, and even this side of the lake, there's a few spots that I haven't hit yet just because it got so hot. Okay, what's up, AJ? Welcome back. What's up, Simon? How are you? Chris Danman. Simon, no spinners today. I haven't caught anything today either. I've had a couple bites on my jig. What's up, Juvix? How are you today? Welcome in. Yes, with my phone. Got one snook and some weeds. Stillwater, Oklahoma, Alley, at Boomer Lake. Dan must be busy because I've answered that question a couple times. Normally he comes in with his little saying. Nothing today. Only a couple bites. It literally got like, the temperature feel yesterday was like 110. So the fish it might take a day to not be hot and to start being active again. I think we can at least probably catch a crappie though today. but the fish might just be kind of shut down today. But today is supposed to be like mid-90s, so that's good. What's up, Duck Kid? How are you today? You caught a 5-pound bass yesterday? Nice. Freaking stick. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, exactly, Chris Hammond. Exactly. The water's still probably really hot, even though the air temperature is about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. Especially on this body of water because it's a bigger lake out here. And there's not a whole lot of shade. Hell yeah, Dan. Thank you. Yes, I got a bush. Yes, yes. Oh, here, yeah, one sec. No, like literally yesterday when I'd bring my crankbait in and I touched the plastic part of the crankbait, it was like hot. It was kind of dumb. Actually, it's kind of cool. It's actually cooler than I thought it would be. Still, though. It could just be because my body temperature is so hot. Thank you guys for 40 likes. We're almost halfway to that like goal and the final goal of today's stream. Oh, come on. I don't, at this point, like just a crappie. Hit this, please. That is true. That would be true. I guess like after like a couple inches, it probably is actually would be more like what the temperature is. I didn't even think about like the top inch or so of water is probably a bit cooler because that's the part that cools off first. Ah, damn, I've hooked myself once with treble hooks in the arm a while ago. Had to go to the hospital to get it out. That's why anytime I use treble hooks now, I use my pliers, no matter what. Okay, let's make a few more casts this way and then we'll move down the bank. What's up, that one artist? How are you this morning? Versus your chest. Yeah, I don't go swimming too much anymore. But yeah, no, you are right now that I think about it. Literally the last time I went swimming was almost a year ago for my nephew's birthday because we went to a water park. What's up, Mav? How are you today? Good luck on fishing today. Come out, fishes. Is this a fish? No. No way it's a fish. No. Yeah. No. It kind of felt like the flathead yesterday, but like when the flathead was just sitting there, but I didn't really feel any type of a hit. There we go, got it. Yes, just now 8 a.m. actually. Yes, exactly. Nothing yet, Canada. We've had a couple bites, but yesterday it was like 110 degrees, so the fish just might need another day to cool back down. Well, we can probably at least catch a crappie or two, though, next to the bridge. I've caught 2 sticks now. What the heck? Nice, that one, artist. That sounds interesting. Almost disowned by my family. I'm on something cool. Am I gonna have to break off? Yeah, because I can't really walk that way. Cool, whatever. I kind of want to try my new... Oh, wait. I'm just bringing it in again. Guys, look, we're going to catch another branch. Yeah, it came off. There we go. Okay, we'll keep fishing with it. I do want to try my new color of these. I did get to chartreuse because they didn't have any... Well, they had the Christmas tree color ones left, but I wanted to use it for the giveaway. Plus, I have a few left. What's up, Matt? Crappie and largemouth, and then some catfish will also bite what we're throwing around out here. Exactly, excellent. I know. I remember him. Don't get me wrong. I remember him, but I'm just like, it doesn't matter. The amount of money I lost in lures the last couple days is well worth that fish I caught yesterday. Plus, some of the lures I lost, I had caught enough fish on those lures anyways, so. What the heck, Sandman? What the fuck? Alright, let's move down. Okay. Like 2 or 3 more spots after this one. And then we'll probably just throw the smaller crankbait and this jig around. Guys, can we get 8 more likes and we'll be halfway to the last goal and our like goal of 100? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. The Real Talk YouTube sent a star. W Real Talk. Thank you for the gift. How are you today, The Real Talk? I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to do even better once we hook into something today. Okay, we might have to break off here at that stick. Dang it. That one I'm not bringing in because I tried the other day and it did not work. Oh, there we go. Got it off at least. Oh, we broke the limb off. That's funny. Going for crappie and largemouth today. I think we can at least get a crappie or two. Today, it kind of seems like it might be a tiny bit of an off day of fishing out here, at least where I'm at. Super hot yesterday, so. What the fuck? That is weird. At least if some of these sticks or logs, if I ever bring them in, at the very least, there's going to be some of my jigs on them. It's just one of those days. Fish. There we go. First catch of the day. Heck yeah, guys. I just had to sing. Whatever, I'm counting that. He hit the bank before he hit the water. Whatever. I don't care. I know what type of fisherman I am, so we're counting that. Limp Biscuit, yes. What's up, Raya? How are you this morning? Caught a ball of lost lures. The only usable ones are grasshopper, like the one you use. Nice. Yeah. Most of the time when I find lures out anywhere at the lakes, most of the time, like, the hooks are really rusted out or part of the lure is kind of messed up. But there's been a few that I found, like the cricket one. The first cricket lure I had, I found out at Sanborn. The one I have now is, I replaced the one that I lost, that I found out at Sanborn. Looked like you touched it to me. Yes, I did. I don't really listen to Limp Bizkit, to be honest. I was a little bit younger when they were popular. I was like, if I was even born yet, I don't know. I was born in 98, so. What's up, CJB? Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. Consider becoming a member, or if you leave $1 or more donation, you'll be written down on the Hall of Fame. What's up, Salvador? How are you today? Guys, let me know where you guys are watching from. Me too, Chris man. There's only a handful of people that I like more than my dog, and it's my family, so. Florida in the house. Last cast was with this feller, and then we'll throw one of the crankbaits around. I think we might throw the smaller one. I know. Maine in the house. What's up, Eric? How are you? We just caught our first fish, which was a crappie. So we at least got the skunk off. There's only ever been 2 live streams so far, at least. And it's because we were coming out of winter still. But there's only ever been 2 live streams where I didn't catch anything. No, we're going to throw the bigger one. From Sweden, Cyber Revels. Nice. How are you today? What's up, Leroy? How are you today? It's at 1/8 of an ounce. Fish it a little bit deeper. But when it cools off, I normally like to put like a 16th ounce jig head on the ultralight. But since, like I just said, the fish are a bit deeper, we like to do the 1/8 ounce and fish it a tiny bit slower towards the bottom this time of year. I don't have any wacky worms. I don't have any Cincos with me. Something just come up and destroy this feller. Whoa. Yeah, that is true. Americans are dumb like that. We like to try and be different when the rest of the world uses like the metric system. Guys, we need 5 more likes and we'll be halfway to our like goal of 100. What's up, Tripper Bresky? How are you today? It's just one of those days. What's up, West Jet? How are you today? Welcome in. I can understand, man. Already see you later, Negan. Just ounces and pounds. Yes. There's largemouth, crappie, bluegill, sunfish, and then all the different hybrids of like the bluegill, the red ear, the different whatnot. And then there's also catfish, blue cats, channel cats, and flatheads. And then there's also some carp and drum in here also. All right, I do want to throw my other crankbait right here since we caught that crappie here. See if another crappie maybe wants the crankbait, because it's a smaller one. Oh. It's 1/8 of an ounce. Really excellent? That's funny. Oh yeah, no, I knew 20. Yeah, 1 ounce is 28 grams. I knew that. I knew that from my drug dealing days. Jesus Christ. One-eighth of an ounce is not 5 grams. Or maybe it is. Actually, I'm sorry. I did my math wrong. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I cheated my way through math class, so don't listen to me. Noah James with a star. Thank you, Noah, for the gift. W Noah's. Yes, we're going for largemouth and crappie. And then also catfish will hit what we're throwing. Boo doo 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 doo. Last cast with this feller here, and then we're gonna just go down to the end and cast around, and then we'll go back to the bridge. All right, let's move down to their last spot, and then we'll go back to the bridge. Oh, is that why the wind's just in a different direction? I should have fished over there, but I also don't know where all the hang-ups are over there. Oh well. We'll go through over probably with a jig then. We're gonna go fish down here, and then we'll fish over there with the jig. I don't want to fish with my crankbaits until I understand where most of the hang-ups are. That's why I feel most confident with this bank right now, is because I've fished it enough to where like I kind of know where most of the hang-ups are for my crankbaits. My jigs are whatever. Like, I mean, obviously I don't want to lose baits, but I'd much rather lose a jig that I can easily just retie another one on than have to go and buy a whole nother crankbait. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to go through with my jig first, because if I get my jig stuck on something, I can just break it off and go put another one on. But we'll still go back to the bridge and put these other two, or put the orange pole down probably. We'll bring this pole with us. But then we'll also try to catch, we'll see if they're biting next to the bridge too. Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, and like one of my crankbaits is like this crankbait I'm throwing is about $4 after tax, and then I can buy 25 of my jig heads for $5, and then I can buy 18 of the grubs for like $2. So yeah, it's just it's a good like finder bait, the jigs and stuff. Trying to get bites, locate the fish, locate snags. Turtle. Ooh, you guys, that toad is back. No, yeah, it is. Yes, you are right about that too. $4 is definitely on the cheaper side for crankbaits, but still, if I lose three $4 lures, then that's over $10. But also, that's also why I don't buy expensive crankbaits anymore. Some of the ones we've lost, I've had for a while, and those were like $6, $7. That's why I like the Arky brand too, because even their bigger size crankbaits are still like $4, and they're really good. If I lose 3 crankbaits in a day, that's $4. That's $12. But if I lose 3 jig heads in a day, that's like maybe $1. Alrighty, see you later, Cursed Handman. Hopefully we'll catch you again today. What? W. Emmanuel for the gold coin. Thank you. Emmanuel with the sunshine. W. Emmanuel with the sunshine gift. WW. Appreciate it. You will be written down in the Hall of Fame when we get back to my bag. There was also someone else too. I forget their name though. It's like Suzanne or something like that. Shauna. That's what it is. There we go. I just almost fell in, guys. Just almost lost my balance there. Alright, we're going to throw the jig around a couple times here. Then we'll go get those guys written down in the Hall of Fame. And then let's just continue fishing. With the gold coin again. Thank you. 2 sunshines, actually, now, too. Jesus. Guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. We're almost halfway to our last goal of the stream. with the thumbs up. W. Emmanuel, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the gifts. Good morning, Van. How are you today? Okay. Okie dokie. Let me make a few casts out this way. Then we're just going to go back. I don't think we're going to get any more bites out here. Or if we do, it's not going to... It's going to be one every, like, hour or something. Nice, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that because he's a much bigger channel than I am. Emmanuel with the 100 in the clutch. W again, W. Ooh, guys, we hit 50 likes. We're halfway to our last goal of stream. Can we get to 100 likes? Thank you, guys. There is definitely like some catfish sitting right here next to this break. It's just whether they want to bite right now or not. A happy poop. Jesus Christ. Yes, indeed. Everyone starts somewhere. If you're saying I'm your second favorite YouTuber and your first is a bigger channel, it's a very big compliment for me. I appreciate it. Means I'm doing something right. All right, let's go get those guys written down in the Hall of Fame. We're gonna change color. Or actually, we'll cast around next to the bridge, and then we'll change color grub if we don't get any bites. I really wanted to catch something on one of my crankbaits today, but whatever. What's up, Jen? How are you today? I love fishing too, also. Yes. Melvin's doing pretty good. He has a little limp right now, but he can go like on a mile walk without limping and play with the dogs without limping, so I'm gonna monitor him another 2 weeks, and we might have to bring him to the vet just to see what's going on. But other than that, he's a healthy dog. He's doing all right. Shauna and Emmanuel are both getting written down on the Hall of Fame. And both of your names, we're just going to start on a new piece of tackle because both of the names are long enough. I can't fit it in to any of the smaller spaces on our other tackle box that we've been riding on. Yeah, see, the one's more over there. I didn't even notice it, honestly. We should have hit that. We should have gone over here with our jig first. Oh, well. Thank you. You made my day better, too. No worries, Emmanuel. No worries, Van. You're good. Let's take a water break, guys. Hell yeah, Van. All right, Emmanuel. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, you guys don't have to donate anything. Just if you guys are showing up, liking, chatting with me, that's all I can ask for. Anything more than that is just extra support. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to get another white piece of paper to put in here. Let's do Shauna first before that message gets too far away. SHAUNNA. Shauna's in the Hall of Fame. Emmanuel is in the Hall of Fame. W, guys, W. That's like our fifth people written down today. I've already lost track. I'll have to get some more white paper for those. Then we can take another picture of the second Hall of Fame item completed. Oh, fuck. All right. Let's see if they're biting next to the bridge here. If not, guys, then today just might be a bit of a struggle. It's if you're on mobile, there's two little things to the bottom right. I forget which is which, but one of those down there is where you could do all the gifts and whatnot. Yes, indeed, Emmanuel. Bum 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 bum. Guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get to 100 likes. Thank you guys for being here. Try to catch some more fish for you guys, but today might be a struggle. Looks like it. You're going fishing today as well? Well, good luck. Hope you catch more than I am, at least right now. Oh, yeah, definitely. As long as we don't get skunked, that's all I could care about. I can't be complaining even on the struggle days, especially since you guys show up and support me. It just makes the stream even better if we're catching more fish. Nope. Believe it or not, I've caught like one or two fish directly under the dock. And trust me, when I first came out here, the first few streams at this bridge too, I was casting all under that dock. And if they are close to the dock, they're not under it. They're like on the either side of it, on the outside of it. It's interesting. I think the smaller fish sit on the inside. And then the bigger fish that like will bite my lure on the outside. Because I do see action inside there and whatnot, but like I said, I've only caught like 1 or 2 fish there this whole year. Oh. Yes, exactly, Emmanuel. Oh, did he hit my lure? I think something tried to hit it right as it fell. Okay, we're gonna do a color switch here. See if that helps, because we've been hitting them pretty hard with this green or the Christmas tree color grubs. So maybe a switch up might do good. I am gonna put this guy back in my bag. Yeah, we're switching to, it's just a lighter green, chartreuse. But I've only used white and Christmas tree out here, so. Come on. Holy crap. There we go. Why was it being so difficult? These will get a little bit more visibility too. Look at that. That's crazy. It doesn't quite capture it on camera. Wonder if these are glow in the dark. Oh yeah, these are 3-inch. I forget. I gotta do it a bit shorter. Like right there. There we go. Yeah, the Christmas tree color ones are 2-inch. Thank you, PI Outdoors. How are you today? These ones are 3-inch. Let's see. See you later, Ice. Or Emmanuel, not Ice, sorry. Good luck, good luck. Just a crappie today. Nothing, yeah, just one bite. That's it, just the crappie. Too many what? Turtles? Oh, there we go. There's our second fish. Here we go, guys. There's our second fish of the stream. Heck yeah, the color switched worked. I don't really want to talk to that guy. Yeah, I thought when you said bye, you were leaving.
I can't believe how tall this is getting.
I know. Yeah, it's getting pretty tall.
I thought that maybe kind of cut this crap down.
I don't mind it actually. It's shade for the fish. You missed your bus, Chris Handman? Damn. You're off today, so just errands, Chris Handman? Nice. I thought maybe you missed your bus to go like school or something. Oh, guys, thank you for 55 or 56 likes. Let's get 44 for that 100 bomb. Gosh, why does my pole keep doing that? Another fish, guys. I need a new reel. Oh, whatever.
Unsafely kept her in the donut for way too long.
Yeah.
She's out of weight and at that height.
Oh, why does it keep doing that? There we go. Natification, what's up? That's a funny name. Nice. Yeah, we just got our third there. I'm going to count that even though I didn't touch it. I catch so many out here that it doesn't really matter to me. Stop wrapping around my pole. What are you doing? Meow. How are you, Luke? What's up, Matt? How are you? Got a red snapper yesterday? Hell yeah. I just like when people can't respect boundaries out in public. It's weird to me that someone would come to me, right next to me and fish. Ah, dang it. I had a bite there. No worries, no worries. Also, if they're spamming, guys, just remove the message first and then we warn them. So, and then if they keep spamming after that, then we time them out. What's up, Kat? How are you today? Welcome in. What's up, Jamison? You're a pro fisherman? Nice. Oh, you did warn him? Sorry, guys. Someone literally moved right next to me right here. I'm not going to put him on camera, but he's fucking fishing right next to me. I don't know why someone would move 2 feet next to me. Like, that's why I'm not talking right now. I'm trying to not freak out because he's not respecting my personal space while I'm fishing. I'm not going to say it directly to him either, because if I do, then it's just going to start shit. Hopefully he hears me talking to you guys and just moves. Unless if he wants a knife in him. Fish. Nice. Is this our fourth, guys? Boom. Yeah, I mean, like, he's right here, look. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Never met this guy in my life either. We had the fucking guy on the boat yesterday, and then now we have this guy today. Yeah, he literally just pulled up. He talked to me a couple times and then just came right next to me. Like, the fuck are you doing? Go down the bank. Go on the other side of the bridge. I'll share the lake, but you're literally 5 feet next to me and you're a complete stranger. And I didn't invite you to come next to me. But it is a public lake, so I'm not going to say anything directly to him. Hopefully he hears me right here. Kind of saying it to you guys in hopes he hears me and moves. What's up, Carl? We're in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. Throw him in the lake. It's Dan. Is that you, Dan? Okay, good. There you go, buddy. You moved down. There you go. You're far enough away from me now. Fucking retard, dude. Literally, his first, like, 2 casts were exactly where I was casting, too. Like... Yeah, see, now he's down there. Yeah, you can call the whoever, dude.
I'm talking to my friend.
It's kind of weird when you come right next to me. You're a complete stranger, dude. Like, I'll share the lake, but you literally came right next to me. This is all being recorded too, so like, if you try to do anything stupid and not tell the full story, it's all being live streamed right now. Like where you're at right now, if you moved there, I wouldn't have said anything, but you literally came 2 feet next to me. I was friendly with you at first too, and then you were not friendly with me. Like, personal space, bro. Especially when fishing. It's not like we're at a stocked trout river and there's 100 people here. Chris Sandman. Now, he said he's calling his friend, apparently, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what. Go ahead. If 2 people show up, I'm taking it as a threat and defending myself. Especially after you call someone on your phone. That's definitely taking that as a threat. Like... Yeah, I'm defending myself. Some random stranger came next to me. Can I not say that I'm going to defend myself? Especially in Oklahoma. I was scared. Like, I'm literally shaking right now, guys. You don't understand. Like, it's taking so much for me not to, like, do something other than these words that I'm saying. If this was me 5 years ago, I would have done something. But I'm a changed person. But it still gets me deep down. Like... He didn't even ask to fish next to me either. He just fucking pulled up. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about it. Unless if his friend shows up, we'll just erase it from our memory. Thank you guys for 60 likes. Can we get 39 more for that 100 like bomb? Oh, no worries. No. Any cop that would show up out here, I know their names anyways. I've talked to all of them out here. They're pretty chill. And I have everything recorded. But he said he's calling his friend. I just asked if he was calling the cops because I was talking shit to him. Yeah, whatever. That is true, Chris Handman, but looking at him, I don't think he can afford a lawyer. Okay, Ice, you should. 6 fish, hell yeah, Mav. Good job, Mav. What are you talking about anyways? I'm talking about cutting the fish up that I would catch. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna, guys, let's just stop. I'm gonna stop. Let's just stop, guys. Erase it from our memories. Like I said, unless if the cops or his friend that he's apparently calling shows up. He's moved away. The problem is resolved, unless if whoever shows up that he's calling. Let's just enjoy our day out here. And I never once approached him either. I've stayed in the same spot. He's the one that came to me, so like... Anyways. Let's throw that little crankbait around here and see if they want that feller. Let's take a water break, guys, if you got one. Ooh. Yeah, look, his stuff is still right here. Yes, I remember yesterday. I still remember yesterday. You guys. I'm trying to calm down. We might have to end it, guys, but I'm trying to calm down. I keep shaking. And until this guy goes away from me, it's not gonna get any better. Freshwater. Big bread, Jesus Christ. Don't end it till you're well away from, just in case. Yes, I know. No, I'm not. I wasn't gonna do that, Chris Handman. You have the same pull and reel? Hell yeah, Corbin. How are you today? Welcome in. Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. Helps me out a lot. If you guys consider becoming a member or leaving a donation $1 or more, you'll be written down in the Hall of Fame. Boom. Yes, you have ice. Okay, he's leaving. Honestly, that might be a clip, guys. I might turn this little into a clip and post it. Actually, I probably am going to do that. I actually am going to do it. Oh, excuse me. Remember that one guy who said if the natives didn't give him food, his god would turn the moon red? No, I do not, Christian man. What? Ooh, guys, can we get 34 more likes for that 100 bomb? We're going to stay out here now. He moved away from us. Literally, like, any... Last thing I'll say. Literally anywhere else out here, I wouldn't have said anything. Except for right next to me. Anyways, let's just drop it. He's moved. Let's move on with our lives. Howdy from the UK. Nice, nice, nice. How are you today? I don't think they want the crankbaits today. I actually haven't heard that story, Chris Hanran. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's good. That's good, Howdy. Like, since he's moved, I'll show you guys a little bit better. And I will switch back to the jig. He literally came right here. See, I was right here. He came right here and started casting right there and casting right here. Literally, if he would have just came right here, if he would have came right here, I would have said nothing to him. But he literally came like right there. Like what? I actually probably would have talked to him if he came to that spot. If he would have came around the curve right here, I actually probably would have turned and been friendly to him. But he came literally like on the other side of my bush I'm at. Anyways, been fish. We don't have any perch here in Oklahoma. No perch here in Oklahoma. No perch, no pike, no muskie. There's a few other too. What was that? Oh, it's a guy talking to his dog over there. Yeah, no pike, no muskie. It gets too hot here. And they need more of flowing water. There are some rivers and stuff in Oklahoma, but it also just gets too hot. All died that winter. Exactly. Yes, excellent. Literally, like, he didn't say anything to me. He didn't ask anything. He just came next to me. Or he asked up on the bridge, he stopped and he was like, catching anything? Blah, blah, blah. If you guys heard me say, yeah, blah, that I don't mind. But then after that, he rode his bike down here and just parked his ass right next to me. Whatever. Whatever. He's going to get uploaded onto YouTube. Carp, yes, we do have carp. We have carp and drum. There are pike and muskie, like up northern states, but in Oklahoma, where I'm at, it just gets too hot year round for like the muskie and pike. Oh, I'm good now. I'm not even shaking anymore. It's just mind baffling. It boggles my mind how dumb people really are. Not just in fishing either, like just every day I see something either like on social media or in real life, and I'm just like, how do those type of people exist from their day-to-day lives? 169 likes, guys. 69 likes. Thank you. Let's get that 31 more. A few more casts here and then we'll move around. I just didn't want to move around and then him come right like he came right into my spot. Not that like it's my spot, but you know, I'm just not even gonna explain. Exactly, excellent. What happened, Ice? La 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 la. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say what I said though about defending myself though. I probably should keep that to myself. That's the old me coming out still, but I can control it. I can control the monster that's inside of me. By the way, that's a joke, guys. What's up, Rogue? We're fishing for crappie and largemouth. We've only caught like 4 or 5 crappie today, though. What's up, Patriot? Oh, I don't know. Ice. I don't know. No one kicked you out or anything, so it could have just been a weird glitch-like thing on your phone. What's up, Hockey? How are you today? Welcome in. Just caught a 5-pound bass yesterday, JT. Nice, nice. I just caught my personal best yesterday, flathead. It's actually today's thumbnail. 70 likes, guys. Thank you. Let's get 30 more. Let's get 30 more, guys. 30 more likes, and then we'll probably start looking to call it, because the bites are kind of not happening, and they're kind of spread out when they do happen. I would have told him too. He had catfish gear. I would have told him to go down there, but anyways. Anyways, let's try over here. I just don't know if there's going to be fish here because there's no shade. By the way, guys, if I don't respond to your chat right away, give me a second. There's a glare on the screen to respond. We're fishing on a little 1/8 ounce jig head with the Yum curly tail grab. Might walk this bank, to be honest with you guys, just to see if there's anything hanging out in the wind here. Just don't know if there will be with no cloud cover. No cloud cover, and the heat that we've had this week is just I just don't think there's really much that will bite over in the sun like this at this time of day. Guys, we're almost 3/4 of the way to our like goal. Thank you, guys. We're hung up on something. Is this going to be the first break off of the day? I don't think we've broken off today yet. Nope, we still haven't. Nice. That's why I don't want to throw my crankbaits over here yet until I learn this bank a bit better. Oh yeah, it's just to keep. It's a 2-piece rod. It's just to keep the. We are gonna retie. It's a bit frayed there, but it's just to keep it from twisting. Do I need it? Yeah, we're gonna retie just in case if we get into another big fish like we did yesterday. Ow! I hooked my lip on the outside, or didn't hook it. I poked it. We're good. Put this guy on a bit straighter. I'm just gonna put a new one on. This guy's not going on straight for me. Guys, thank you for 75 likes. Hello there, Kavad. How are you today? Welcome in. It's pretty fun to catch bass. They fight pretty decent too, no matter the size. Guys, while I'm putting my new grub on, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and you're subscribed so that way you guys can enter the giveaway that I will be announcing more details on Friday for. Alrighty. How am I all tangled right here? Jesus Christ, man. There we go. Got it. Yes, I used a jig. Okay, we're done. If I have to, after I get this unstuck or break off again, I'm done fishing this bank. That's why I don't fish this frickin' bank. Oh my god. Oh, at least, okay, Jesus Christ, man. Got it, nice, okay. As long as I don't have to retie. Let's get away from this bank. Let's just go cast down to this corner where I have caught some fish before, and then we'll go. Whoops. I turned my green screen on somehow. Yes, I am TK fishing. I don't know how I just did that, guys, but yeah, whoopsies. I just want to know what that guy was. He said he was calling his friend. This guy bullied me. I think we're getting a bite there. Probably a bluegill. But like a little nibbles. What's up, Landon? How are you today? Welcome in. I told myself we weren't going to do this, and then I did it anyways. Okay. Oh, I'm hooked on someone's line. Or something. Yeah. I'm hooked on someone's line that's hooked on a tree. That's neat. Yeah, let's just go back to the bridge. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm not even going to go down to that corner. This is why I stay around the areas I stay around here. There's just so many hang-ups, but also the areas where I stay around, we catch enough stuff, so it's not like it matters. I just like to move around occasionally. But then I get reminded to why I like to stay in the same spots. What's up, Deline? How are you? What's up, Banana? How are you guys? If I missed anybody coming in, how is everybody? Thank you guys for 78 likes. Can we get 22 more for our last goal of the stream? That's also why I don't want to take my crankbait there, because definitely would have got my crankbait stuck. Let's try this bank again. It's not as hot as it has been, so they might be biting here. If not, we'll just go back to the bridge. Honestly, next fish we might end it. Even if we're not at 100 likes, I might end it next fish. What time is it? Yeah, either next fish, 100 likes, or if we don't catch another thing by like 10:30, then I'm gonna call it. So Hello there, Huffinator. How are you today? Yes, lures. Yeah, I'm using a little. Yeah, you can make an edit if you want to. I'm using little jigs and curly tail grubs. Yeah, no, I mean we really the light goal is just a matter of time. If I'm live long enough, we hit it. If I go anything shorter than like 3 hours, 3 hours from between 3 hours and 3 hours and 30 minutes is normally where we hit the like goal. So if I go less, most of the time we won't hit it. But that it's not because you guys didn't show support. It's just literally a matter of how long of time. We just had a bite there. It's probably a bluegill. What's up, Vilston? How are you today? No, it's been 2 hours actually. It's only been 2 hours and almost 30 minutes. It does feel like it should be like about 3 hours though. I will agree with you with that. It does feel like it's about 30 minutes faster than what actually time it is. See you later, Huffinator. Yeah, that's what time it is here for me too. Brazil, nice. PB was the flathead I actually caught yesterday. It's today's thumbnail, and also if you want to see a better picture, go to the community tab. What's up, Negan? Welcome back. No, not the cranker banker. I forgot I said that. Even though I did say it the stream, I still forgot about it. Negan, I've said hi to you. Please stop spamming. Bass PB is about 6 to 8 pounder. I've never had a scale. We're actually going to get a scale here soon. I said this earlier, but I don't think I'm going to get a rod holder here any soon. I'm probably going to wait till once it gets cold to start getting some of that gear. Because every time I like put bait on to target catfish out here, I don't catch anything. But then when I use like other things, I catch catfish. So I think we're going to, instead of buying like a rod holder set up with bell and stuff, we're going to go ahead and just buy a scale. What's up, Colton? Or that's, you asked that? Okay. Thank you guys for 80 likes. Can we get 20 more? Can you guys get it to 100 likes before 10:30 or before I catch a fish? This fly, go away. It's just one fly following me. The biggest fish was the flathead I caught yesterday. I've caught an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark before, but I think they're about the same length. But the flathead I caught yesterday is definitely bigger in weight and like width too. The Atlantic sharp-nosed shark, they only get to about 4 to 5 feet long, and they're pretty skinny sharks too. So mine was about the same length, 3-ish feet or so long, same about as the flathead. But it was much skinnier than the flathead. Yes, pounds. Like I said, I don't have a scale, so anything I guess, anything is like a guess. But I will say I do have an eBay business, and I do deal with shipping and weighing and stuff. So I can kind of, I would say my guesstimate is a little bit better than most, but also who knows. But the flathead yesterday was probably about 20-ish pounds or so. What's up, Greg? How are you today? Welcome in. Oh, I'm gonna buy a scale soon. I yesterday. Well, actually, to make yesterday even better, guys. I got paid. I got my first paycheck from YouTube yesterday. So yesterday was just an amazing day. No, I'm starting to get paid from YouTube now. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it this month or next month, but in the next month or two, I'm definitely gonna get a scale. Cause here's me just being a little bit transparent with you guys. When I am now sober, I'm 4 years sober now, but before that, I used to be terrible with money because I would go out and buy my drugs or go out, buy a bunch of fast food, whatever, spend my money on stupid bullshit. But now that I'm 4 years sober, I really don't eat fast food a whole lot anymore. I'm not addicted to that poison. I'm really trying to save some money now. So saying that, that's why I think I might just try and save as much money from this first check, because I went and there's several things I needed to get for, like, I needed to just be able to do certain things, and plus I wanted to give back to you guys. But I've already done all of those things. So other than like gas money, I'm gonna try not to spend any more of the check, unless if I just like need to do something or whatever. I might spend a little bit on my nephew's birthday, depending on what we do. They have super cool fish scales out now? Yeah, I should. Thank you, Turbo. Love catching fish in the wild. Yeah. See, there's a couple spots around me that we could go with a few different types of bait, and like I could just catch bluegill after green sunfish. But like you said, it is nice to go to those places, but I like a little bit of a challenge fishing. What's up, Crosby? How are you today? So happy you don't eat Taco Bell anymore. See, what's up, KY Monkey? How are you today? See, Taco Bell and Domino's Pizza are about the only two places that I'll occasionally will go and get something. But that's like, I'll go and get like a large pizza or a couple burritos like once every 2 to 3 months, and I'll get my little fast food fix, and then I wake up the next morning with my lower back hurting and indigestion, and I'm like, yep, I'm not gonna do that again. Poisoning our food, yes. Yeah, excellent. That's what I need to start doing. I'm gonna pull out. I'm probably gonna. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but it's gonna be anywhere from like $50, $100 every check. I'm gonna try and put into an envelope and just save, and then the rest of my check, just spend it on things I need for streaming and like day-to-day life stuff. What's up, Joshua? How are you today? Welcome in. Yeah, we've caught like 5 crappie today. It's been hot, really, really hot the last few days, so I think the fish are just kind of finally had enough and they're shut down today. Hello, Anthony. How are you today? Yeah, I've been seeing all the lettuce stuff. It's not Taco Bell either. It's just it's Taylor Farms. That's the reason. It's just the distributor that Taco Bell buys from, and because Walmart also had to pull. Oh, is that a snake? It is, I think. But Walmart also had to pull the same lettuce. It's Taylor Farms lettuce is what's bad, actually. So it's those people you got to be mad at. Thank you for the sub. Guys, we need 14 more likes. Can we do it? Let's go move around the bridge a little bit. Thank you guys for the sub. Thank you. It's either 4 or 5. I lose count after 3. And I'm not going to fret about one or 2 fish, because I come out here and catch stuff all the time. So now it'd be different if I only caught 4 and I was telling you guys, yeah, I caught 10 fish. That I'm not going to do, but if I'm 1 or 2 fish off, it's whatever. But you guys help keep track, though. I will say that. It probably is 4. Was kind of, I guess. I don't know about explosive diarrhea, but diarrhea definitely. Ah, had a bite there. I was adjusting the camera and he bit it. Are they just shallow right here, or did he follow me in? Let's see. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Outdoor Cam OG. How are you guys today? Oh, yeah, guys. If you guys are members, I added new emojis. Added some new emojis. They're all some of the bigger catches that I've caught. I used AI to remove myself in the background so you just see the fish. So new emojis, guys. It has there's a largemouth, a crappie, a bluegill, and 2 new catfish emojis. There's actually 3 total new catfish, but one of the 2 is the same flathead, just kind of like in a different position. Yeah, it's from the catfish yesterday, but it was worth it. Colon cleanser fast. Yeah, excellent. What's up, Alberta? I'm doing great. How are you today? But yeah, new emojis, guys. And then, so we're doing our first giveaway, which how to enter and everything will be released on Friday and stuff. And then we're going to run it for 2 weeks, and then we'll announce the giveaway winner. And then also after that, we're probably going to start running giveaways once every month or 2. As long as we keep growing, I'm going to do that. I think the next giveaway, though, I'm going to do is it's going to be like the same format of how to enter, but it'll probably be like any merch item on the store, or maybe 2 merch items, like maybe a sticker and then 1 clothing item or something like that. But yeah, we're going to start running some giveaways because I want to give back to you guys for being here and stuff. I would not be able to do this without you guys. Thank you guys for 90 likes. Can we get 10 more? What's up, Caden? How are you? I hope you will too. Also, when I say this, guys, please, like this first go around, if you're only gonna enter for just the sticker, I mean, you can enter. You guys have free will. You guys can tell me a lie and be like, yeah, I want all of it. But I really only want people to enter that will actually either want the items or will use the items, whatever they may be. So like I know there's a few of you guys that don't fish but still watch me. You guys can still enter, but I'm just saying a lot of it is going to be like fishing related stuff. But I also saying that I also am going to do like maybe just a Visa gift card in the future too, but the majority of it will be fishing stuff. So if you guys aren't going to use the majority of the giveaway, I would say, I mean, you can enter it, but I'm going to be like, why are you entering it if you're not going to use the stuff, you know? This one, though, there is a sticker and a signed frog, so I can understand that. If you guys want those 2 items, then go ahead and enter the giveaway, but we're fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. Alrighty, see you later. Excellent. It's in the community tab. If you go look, I posted it yesterday. I took some pictures of it. Right now, just make sure you're subscribed is all. And then there's more details on Friday on how to like actually enter it. It's not running yet. It'll start the first day. It'll be on Friday. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Levy McDaniels? How are you guys today? Welcome in. It's a bunch of fishing stuff that I use my day to day, and then a sticker and a signed topwater frog. Alrighty, excellent. Yeah. Yep, that's all you need to do. And then I will say this: the only other step is just you're gonna have to reply to a community post, but it'll be a certain reply that I'm gonna ask of you guys. Guys, can we get 7 more likes? 6 more likes? Let's go on the other side. See if they're biting over there. I'm just not even gonna fish over there anymore. Or not today, after yesterday. Yeah, to be honest, I've only ever caught like a handful of fish over there where I caught that flathead. Let's try to jig for a second. 5 more likes, guys. Nope. What's up, Javier? How are you today? I think we got a bite there, guys. What's up, Wyatt? How are you today? Argentina in the house. Nice, guys. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What's up, Aiden? How are you today? Colorado in the house. We have 2 Colorados. Or actually, I don't... Is Cody here? Bangladesh. Nice. What's up, Dylan? Idaho. What's up, Cheris? How are you today? Let's just walk this bridge. 4 more likes, guys. Tennessee in the house. United States. What's up, Grayson? How are you today? Thank you for checking my merch store out. Oh. From Earth, Georgia in the house. What's up, Hannah? How are you today? What's up, Ashley? How are you? What's up, 716 Gooner? We're in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Boomer Lake. What's up, Hannah? How are you? Welcome in, guys. Guys, can we get 2 more likes? And then, what time is it? Yeah. We'll go ahead and keep fishing for a little bit. See if I can't get one last fish then. Because I at least can try over here. Over here is a good, decent spot too. It's just sometimes the connection is weird right there. $100 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for the subs too. I see you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. We hit all of our goals today. We hit our 1 member goal. We hit our $5 in donation goal, and we hit our like goal. W guys, thank you guys for being here and supporting me. It truly means a lot for me. I'm gonna try and get a last fish for you guys, and then we're gonna get out of here because it's just not happening like it normally does out here. It's a bit of an off day, but oh well. We still caught 4 crappie. We still caught stuff. What's up, Bridget? How are you? Hello there, Ashley. What's up, It's Abyss? My day's going pretty good, other than the weird guy that came next to me and I had to say some stuff to. Other than that, it's going great. Alrighty, let's just go down there and see. Because to be honest, on this side, I've never caught anything jigging off of like right here, like right there. Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boomer Lake. What's up, Bailey? How are you today? Welcome in. Ice, yeah. Other than that guy, my day's going great. Alrighty, Crosby. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Fish. I knew if I came over here. Boom, guys. Okay, we're going to stay here just for a second, see if there's a few more that want to bite. If not, then we're going to call it. Boom. There's our 5th crappie. What time is it? Yeah, we'll stay here for about 10-ish, 15 minutes. See if anybody else wants to bite. If not, then we're going to call it. Alrighty, see you later, Ashley. Aiden, please don't spam questions. If I don't answer you, I either haven't seen it or I'm not going to answer the question. I just now saw both of your chats there, and if you want to subscribe, you can. I don't care if yeah. It's just weird to me that people would be like, should I subscribe to you? Why else would I be out here, guys? Anyways. What's up, Speedy? I'm gonna call you Speedy. How are you today? Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Bridget. W. Bridget. don't know. That might have been the only guy here that wanted to bite. Normally, though, if one crappie bites, there's at least like 2 or 3 more that will bite. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. What's up, John? Yeah, we've caught 5 crappie today. It's a bit of an off day today. There's barely any wind, and the where the wind is, it's not the best bank to fish out here. And then there's 0 cloud cover. Ugh, dang it. And it's a lot cooler today, but it's been over 100 the past 3 days in a row, so I think the fish just might be a bit shut down today. We still caught 5 though. Thank you for the star, John. I do 25 push-ups every day. Speedy, thank you, thank you. I kind of came up with it, but terps is short for terpentines. And then if you don't know what terps are, terpentines, it's what like makes, okay. That was a weird cast. It's what makes marijuana have its flavors, but it's also not just in marijuana. Like fruits have terpentenes in it, and it just makes them taste the way they do. And so if you get really good terps, it can tickle the back of your throat or your nose. And so that's one reason. And then on top of that, my name is Trenton. My real name is Trenton, so I was trying to come up with something with T's. So there's another reason why I did that. And then it also just works out when I made the content switch earlier this year that you can also kind of tickle fish to catch them if you kind of think about it in that way too. But I was just trying to come up with a catchy name that had like T's in it. I said hello, Ashley. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been talking to you, Ashley. Like, I don't know what. Said your name like 5 times. What's up, Carl? We're in Stillwater, Oklahoma, at Boomer Lake. What's up, Amelia? How are you today? Yeah, Ashley. Ashley, no one time Ashley out, but like, if you like, what are you? Just stop, Ashley. I've been responding to you. Yes, I do, Aiden. I'm not being mean. You're the one being weird, Ashley. You said stop ignoring me when I've fucking said your name 5 times. I'll be mean now if you want me to be mean. I've said hello to you when you came and I've answered your questions. How is that being mean to you? Actually, just timer out for 24 hours, one of my mods, please. Actually, never mind. Don't time her out. She apparently was talking to her sister. What's up, OU lover? We're using a little 1/8 ounce jig head with a 3-inch curly tail grub. We're coming to the end of the stream here, guys. I don't know if anything more will bite. You just gotta show up, animal expert. Show up and show support for a while. Freddie G. I'll believe you this time, but if you tell me it's your sister next time, you're just getting banned. What's up, Freddie? I'm doing great today, other than the one guy I had to tell to get away from me. Other than that, I can't be complaining. How are you today? Thank you guys for 110 likes. What are you asking, Bridget? Did I miss before I bounce when we began? Either tomorrow or Friday. We're at Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. You click on their name and then there should be like add as moderator. Okay, 3 more casts in this spot and then we'll go make like a handful of casts over there and then we'll probably call it. Just because the bites are just not that many today. What's up, Hillary? I'll let. By the way, guys, if I go live, I always am gonna try and let you guys know in the community tab if I'm gonna go live the next day or not. So just look out for that. It's just I have a couple things I got to take care of. And it also kind of depends if we sell something on eBay or not. We'll see. Mainly, I'm just going to see how I wake up, how I feel when I wake up in the morning. Because this morning, I did not want to get out of bed, but I wanted to come and fish and stream. So that's why I still came out. I was freaking tired after yesterday. That adrenaline rush of catching the big fish and then the heat. You go to my YouTube and then you scroll over to the community tab. Yes, Dan, yes, I always mention that. It's a little Shakespeare. It's a little cheap Shakespeare rod. I've caught some nice fish on it, though, for how cheap it is. Like, I caught the flathead yesterday on it. I don't know how many casts that was, but this will be our last cast at this spot, and then we'll walk over. Yeah, guys, I don't mind like when we say W's or whatever, like like 2 or 3 of them are okay, guys. If you spam more than like 3 or 4 times, depending on what it is, you'll just get your messages deleted. Even if it's as simple as a W, it's just I can't make exceptions because then people will just start abusing it. They'll be like, well, but I was supporting you. And I'm like, yeah, but... Okay, Aiden Brown, I don't give a fuck if you're autistic. I'm sorry if that comes off as rude, but you've told me that twice now and I haven't responded to you. We welcome everybody, straight, gay, trans, black, white, Asian, any fucking culture, like, but when you start saying just stupid shit like that and spamming it in chat, I don't want you here. Please stop. Again, yeah, Aiden, like, you're gonna get your shit removed when, especially when we're having a conversation and you guys spam something and it doesn't have to do anything with the conversation, you're gonna get your message deleted. Saying I'm autistic fucking 3 times and then the other messages got deleted, it's not going along with what we're saying here. Like I said, we welcome everybody here, but follow my rules. I literally have like 5 or 6 rules, and for whatever fucking reason, people on the internet can't fucking follow them. Lose reels? I've never used one. Fun time. Corp, how are you today? See you later, Bridget. Ash, like, Jesus Christ, dude. There you go, Ashley. You got a personal ban from me there. How about you shut the fuck up and get out of my stream? I'm chill, guys. You guys are the ones breaking the rules of my chat that are very simple rules. That's why I might seem not chill right now. It's because you're breaking my rules that are very simple to follow. No spamming, no slurs, no bullying, no political stuff, no religious stuff. Like, other than that, fucking feel free to do whatever you want in my chat. Like, holy shit. Peeler. Yeah, and then like last week, there was some guy. I remember if he came in stream, I'd remember if I saw his username. I forget how I said it though, because it was a different username. But he said it perfectly last week. It's very annoying when I'm coming out here in nature streaming and fishing for you guys, and then I look down and I see you guys breaking my very simple rules. It's very just like a vibe kill for me and everybody else in the stream. Yes, Hendrix, I'm throwing a grub. How are you today? Welcome back, Animal Expert. Yeah, we're throwing a little yum two, or this is a 3-inch chartreuse color grub. I normally throw a Christmas tree 2-inch yum grubs, but both of my Walmarts were completely out. Well, actually, I bought the last 2 for the giveaway, but they were out at one Walmart, and then there was only 2 at the other one. No spamming, no bullying, no slurs, no political or religious stuff. Yeah, we're coming to the end because we're not really getting too many bites today. I'm trying to get one more for you guys. I keep getting little nibbles right here. Did a duck die or something? There's a bunch of feathers. All right. Let's see if I do this. How about that? I want to trust me, Pillar. I want to reel a tiny bit slower, but the bottom is like this stuff, but it's even more beat up, and so it gets stuck a lot. So I have to kind of keep it a little bit faster than I would like, but. Exactly, ice. Really, just that one guy was gonna bite over here? Let's try off of this little shaded area. Then we'll go try, we'll jig for like 5 minutes, and then we'll try next to my bag for a little bit. And then if we don't get anything, I'm gonna actually call it this time. I truly mean it this time too. Ah, damn, yeah, I've lost like 3 crankbaits recently, 2 or 3. One of them was a really good one. Got a bunch on. These ants, bro. They don't even bite me. They just crawl on my legs. Like live worms, it's funny. Anytime I try like live or cut bait, I catch way less stuff than when I throw artificial. It's just me personally. I don't know what it is. Like last month, there was like 2 weeks in a row where I was trying to target catfish, and I caught 1 catfish and a turtle, and then I switched back to my crankbaits and jigs, and I've caught more catfish. You just kind of you hook them a few times around, and then you leave a little bit of them dangling off so that there's some movement. I usually do about like 3 or 4 like stabs, or you can feed it onto the hook and then leave a little bit. I just don't feed it onto the hook. I like to like wrap it because there's a lot of bluegill and whatnot. Dan, I mean it this time actually. I hope that dumb fuck went home and cried. I hope he never comes fishing again. No, I'm joking. I hope he learned from it though. Like, fuck, dude. Ba, ba, ba. I don't know if I'm gonna upload him as a short now though. I want to, but I don't think I'm going to. I like to spread positivity and forget stupid shit like that. Try just refreshing Animal Expert. Yeah, there you go. No one should have. You've been chill, Animal Expert. You shouldn't have gotten banned. It's probably just YouTube being weird. YouTube's been weird recently with connectivity and different things. Welcome back, AJ. What's up, Carter? Not a whole lot today. Just like 5 crappie. What's up, Panther lovers? How are you today? That frog is following me again. My channel hasn't gotten banned or anything, but there's some days there's just some weird connection issues either on my side or on YouTube's side. Nice, Carter. Yeah, guys, let's go back down there. We'll fish down there for like 5 minutes, see if anything wants to bite, and then we're probably gonna call it. It's just gonna keep, even though today's not supposed to be as hot, it's still supposed to be like mid-90s, so. Plus the last 2 streams, every time, like Dan just said, I'm gonna call it, and then 8 times later, I don't. I actually need to do it today. Oh, it's a little salamander or lizard, whatever exactly it is. Just making sure it wasn't a snake. I actually, yesterday when I was re-upping on stuff, I was looking at a couple of rooster tails and spinners. I was looking at a buzzbait. I want to get a small buzzbait. I have one buzzbait, but it's bigger. That was a bite. So I want to get a smaller buzzbait. There we go, fish. There we go, guys. We can end it on a good note. But yeah, there's freaking buzzbait, a spinnerbait, and a rooster tail I want to get here in my next purchases of some baits. Where did you get hooked there, guy? You kind of swallowed it. Boom. 6th fish of the day. It's a little crappie. Got to make one more cast just cuz. What's up, Weston? We're fishing for largemouth and crappie. Aiden, you've been here when I've set the rules like 2 or 3 times, so. Weedless, yeah, that's why I'm out here, because the other lake I fish during the spring and fall time, it doesn't have as many weeds and it's a lot better fishing, but during the summer, it's just really hard to fish. Even with weedless stuff, it's hard to fish out there. Yeah, no, I'm looking at I didn't release the bell. I'm looking at a small buzzbait and a small spinnerbait, and then also a rooster tail. I was already buying like $50 worth of gear yesterday. I was like, let's just wait a couple weeks or a week or 2 and see if I need to pay for anything else that's not fishing related. Alrighty, guys. Gather my things here and we'll do the outro. Alrighty, guys. Oh yeah, some of it, about 10 of it, $15 of the gear was actually my stuff. The rest of it was for the giveaway. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's stream. As always, if you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, check out all my links, follow what you can. If you guys become any level member or leave $1 or more super chat, you will be written down in the Hall of Fame. Also have a merch store and an eBay store. Check both of those out. They also support me. And yeah, thank you guys for the support today. Again, crazy support again today. Not too crazy fishing, but I can't complain after yesterday, to be honest. Yesterday, I'm going to be thinking about for a while, so. And it's always a good time coming out here and streaming and fishing for you guys, so. But yeah, not too sure on a stream tomorrow. Like I said, once I end the live stream, I got to see if we've sold anything on eBay or not. And we also I might be taking tomorrow off just to let the water temperature reset for longer, because we only got like the 6 fish today. So, but also I don't know. I always change my mind about things. So look out if I do post in the community tab tonight. It will be saying that I will be live streaming. If there's no posts about live streaming, then there probably won't be a live stream tomorrow. And if there's no live stream tomorrow, then I should be back out here Friday or this weekend, trying to get at least 2 or 3 streams in for you guys this weekend. But I am going to go see a movie tomorrow, Motor City. So on whatever streams next after Thursday, I'll discuss about that movie too. Thank you. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new here, I stream every day except for most Mondays, like 95% of Mondays. And then occasionally I won't stream on a Thursday if I just want to take a little break or whatever. Because those are I go to the movie theater on those days, so it's just like a nice little break on those days. But yeah, I stream every other day as long as family, health, and weather allows. And then I upload shorts on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I normally always upload on Tuesday, and then on the weekend I try to get at least 1 or 2 more shorts up. I usually get about 3 shorts a week up, so. But those are the days that I stream and upload shorts. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. As always, have a good day, Dan. Have a good day, Ice. Have a good day, Aiden. Have a good day, AJ. Have a good day, Carter. Have a good day, Weston. Have a good day, Thurbotter. I don't know how to say your name. Have a good day, Panther. Okay, I'm done scrolling. Have a good day, anybody else watching this. Have a good rest of your day to my mods. If you guys are watching this later on, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good future. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye. Oh yeah, also guys, giveaway, make sure you guys are subscribed, and more giveaway details on where and how to enter will be on Friday. So anyways.